Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest. And today I am smoking my Medico bent pipe, and that acquired recently. And this is a awesome little pipe. Just another pipe to prove that you don't have to spend $1 million on a pipe. In it, believe it or not, I am smoking Mixture 79. And this is good, guys. The funny part is, if I were to describe this to you, you would probably say it was disgusting. Because the best way I can think to describe this is that I spilled root beer on my Carter Hall. And that's a good thing, believe it or not. The root beer is not overwhelming, but it definitely has undertones of root beer in the burley. So it's very smooth. And I had read somewhere, just when I started smoking this, I'm down the second half of it now, but I had read somewhere that it had a coolness almost equal to like a menthol. Not being menthol, but that coolness. And I can see that, I can taste that, or feel that. Very good blend though. I'm getting to the point now where it's like crap. There's another one I'm going to add to the rotation. My rotation is going to be 365 days. But it's good. I could see putting this one in rotation. And I believe it's a Codger blend. So it's been around for a while. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's good stuff. And with that today, I'm drinking Dandelion tea, believe it or not. I've noticed that Dandelion tea has a lot of the same qualities as coffee does. And it's one of the only teas I'll drink without sugar, as I do with coffee. I don't have any sugar in my coffee. And but there's a little bit, now don't get me wrong guys, I'm not saying that Dandelion tea tastes like coffee if you never had it. But it is very basic, there's almost a bitterness to it. There's a dryness to it, an earthiness to it. And I will say that it tastes better when you make it yourself. And it's it can be an acquired taste. Dandelion tea can be, but it's super easy to make. It's fun, to make with the kids or whatever. Basically, what I do is I'll find some loose soil. It can be the garden or whatever. But during dandelion season here in Michigan, we have a period of about a month where the dandelions are just everywhere. You get some of that loose soil, and the dandelions in the loose soil have bigger roots. You pull them and you cut off the roots. After you wash them first, just rinse them underwater till the dirt goes away. And then once you've done that, then cut the roots off. You can use the flower part of it for salads and stuff. I've never done that. I don't know how to do that. But you take the roots and you put them out on a cookie sheet, and you stick them in the oven on the lowest setting, and just let them roast. Once they're completely dry, then and they're that not black, but really dark brown, almost black, just prior to being burnt. Then you take them out. Once they've cooled off, you stick them in like a mixer or like they have a bullet, what they call it, I think, and spin that up, and get it to the consistency of like coffee grounds. And that's it. That's all you do. You don't add anything to it. It's a pretty cool thing to do, especially the kids. Like I said, the kids are probably gonna need some sugar in it or something, but it's one of those things that I always thought, man, if the world goes to crap and I can't get coffee anymore, it would not be a taste like coffee substitute, but I think it would help fill that gap, if you know what I mean. So I will say I should have probably left the Mixture 79 out a little bit, let it dry. But no, it's really good, guys. And I love these I know Pat does too, but I love these codger blends that are like dirt cheap, but they're good, right? And it's not because I am cheap, because trust me, I wouldn't have any money if it weren't for my wife. She's very good about reminding me of stuff like that, but in a good way. But so it's not because I'm cheap. I think it's cool that you don't have to go out and spend a mint on tobacco. Now I'm sure there's guys out there that'll argue with me and say, no, you don't know what high quality tobacco is or whatever. But it's kind of one of those things where each to his own, right? I mean, it's like sort of like the motorcycle world. I've always told guys, I was standing out with a buddy in my driveway one day, and you hear this bike coming from a mile away, and it's just wound out. It's like, and you look, and I lived on the highway at the time. And here goes this guy, and it's an old, crappy little motorcycle, probably like maybe not a 250, maybe a 400, I don't know, 600, but it was just wound out. And he's on it, and he's got a big old grin on his face. This thing's got a steel crate strapped to it, like a milk crate of the steel mesh kind, and he's got that strapped to it for like a trunk. And he's got, jeans and some ratty coat on, and my buddy was laughing, and of course we're sitting there in leathers and stuff, and I looked at him, I said, yeah, but you know what? That guy's happy. He's on two wheels, and he's grinning from ear to ear. That's what matters. And I think that's the same thing, when it comes to pipe tobacco. It's like, it doesn't need to be, high dollar stuff. I mean, I'm not saying high dollar stuff doesn't taste good, but you get my point. So, I love these ones that are dirt cheap, and you can go grab them for nothing. And they still taste like quality. But like I said, this one keeps going out because I didn't let it dry out enough. Guys, I'm going to go on, but one of the things I wanted to just mention is no matter what side of the political fence you reside on, just remember the people of Ukraine in your prayers. And if you're not a prayer type person, just in your thoughts. There's a lot of saber rattling going on right now, and lives can get lost in all of that. And if this thing does go to war, guys, there's going to be thousands, literally thousands of people that are probably going to die right away. And as I sit here smoking my pipe and sitting in my nice pipe room and rambling on to you guys, it's very humbling to know that we're far removed from that. And by the grace of God, we are blessed to be in the country we're in with all its problems. So, not that we're untouchable. I don't believe that for a minute. But just keep them in your prayers, if you would, your thoughts. Hopefully something will come to a resolution. But I'm not gonna get into the politics of it. So, guys, other than that, I really hope that you're all doing well. Until next time, you take care.